Hey guys, and welcome to what I think is hopefully going to be the first of a few episodes. I don't know if this is going to be a full-time series, but probably a little mini-series. We'll check in every now and then, and I'll show you what we've been up to. We are on Grimcore's, what are we calling this? ScorchPunk'd? He's actually got two servers. One is ArkPunk'd and the other is ScorchPunk'd, and he's basically got these twin servers where we're playing Ark, we're playing on the expansion, but we can switch between the two islands freely. And I've been building here with ChairTableWindow. She's not online at the moment. I can see Karen Smith the fourth on my shoulder here we're sporting matching hats. I kind of like that. Don't ask what happened to Karen Smith the first, second, and third. That's a different story. Yeah, myself and ChairTableWindow, we've been working on this base. We did join at the same time as everyone else, but like we started recording an episode and it turned out terribly. Just some quirk of when we were on versus when everyone else was on. We started recording some projects, and by the time we logged back on, we'd been completely left in the dust. Basically, it wouldn't have made a very good episode. So we decided to go off and make our own little area here. And we've been working on this base. I'm going to give you a quick tour just to get you up to speed so you know where we are before we start working on other things. Let's start with the dinosaurs. Basil here is, well, not our latest, our second latest catch. He was a level 120 mozzarella tops. Yeah, that's it. They're mozzarella topses. This is another mozzarella tops we've had that for quite a long time. This guy we just tamed, so he's still leveling up. He was more or less a perfect tame. I think we lost one level. The tame speed is crazy high on this server, so we literally just gave it Medja berries and it only lost one level. Got a few others around, reasonably low Doedicurus. We've just been using that to get stone and mostly sand, actually. That's a wild mozzarella tops right there. He's just sort of somehow spawned inside our base and he's never leaving because we've got a new wall built now. Spike is our latest tame. It was a level, what level was it?
It's the other one. The other one is our latest.
Oh, I got it wrong. Which one? Twisted. Twisted was the top level one. ChairTableWindow's next to me. This was the latest. This was a level, what was it?
116, I think?
Level 116, nearly max level Ankylosaurus, so we had to grab that. We're using that for getting flint, and also metal. There's like metal all along this valley here. A couple of low-level raptors, nothing special. Got a couple of Argentavises. You've seen Gobbler before. Gobbler starred in my quick little 1 minute long tutorial video on how to tame these moth things here. So those are our dinosaurs. We haven't got a huge amount. We haven't really been focusing much on taming. Oh, a couple of little lizards. Gotta stroke the lizard. They do a little dance. They're adorable. Yeah, I'm sorry. I decided to record right now. There seems to be some kind of lightning storm going on. Oops. Let's give you a quick tour of the base, and I'll give you a flyover of it as well. This is the first thing we built. Was a little house. You know, got a couple of preserving bins. This is like our kitchen area, so we do a bit of cooking. I've got water piped up to some of the buildings, so we get fresh water. Water's a big deal in this map because it's hot all the time. A couple of preserving bins here just for keeping our food and eggs and things in. We have had salt in these. I think we have a little bit left, so this stores preserving salt, which makes your food last longer. It's pretty good. We've literally just built this industrial grill. We haven't even tried it out yet, so that's going to be one of the next things. A couple of beds up here, storage, a little balcony. Can look out at the horrific lightning storm. Ugh, okay. Oh, and just like that it clears up. And all of the lights switch back on. Okay. The good thing we didn't have any electric fridges yet, because that would have been bad. You can go up on the roof here. Oh my goodness, that's so bright. And get a little bit of view of the dinosaurs in the surrounding area. This is our little ravine we've decided to settle in, just mostly because I had fresh water right here. But yeah, let's go back down. The rest of our buildings. I'll give you the rest of the tour. I'll worry about closing doors another time. All of these buildings are connected either on the ground or on like the second level as well, so this is kind of a dodgy walkway that you have to crouch to get through the doors. Wires just poking through walls and things. I tried really hard to route these cables in a way that they wouldn't be in your face, and I've sort of failed. Got this sort of area up here. Generators at the top. This thing is constantly taking damage. Oh, it needs repairing again. I think it's these electrical storms. I think that's what's causing damage. We did have a wind turbine up here, but it turns out down in this ravine, it's not reliable enough, doesn't produce enough power, so we've had to resort to the old-fashioned way of producing power, but it's not too bad. Gasoline's really easy to get. We've got a couple of oil pumps working away, and we've got more oil than we can possibly use at the moment, so we're doing okay for that. Little passageway here, connecting to the blacksmith. If I can get through here. It's really hard to get buildings to connect in this. There we go, made it. Flawless, first try. And we've got like a kind of a blacksmith area here, a couple of bits of storage, charcoal and gunpowder. That's just another roof terrace. They're nothing special. I just wanted roof access, basically. Oh, there's ChairTableWindow, unconscious. She'll be fine, don't worry about her. She's laughing next to me. We got our smithy, we got some refining forges up here for just producing metal and gasoline and stuff like that. We went for a whole bunch of these mortars and pestles just because, like, we're finding we're using these constantly. The amount of clay we needed to build this base is unreal. So these have been going pretty much non-stop, just cactus and sand and stuff, and also narcotics. We've got a fair few stored up. We've used a bunch recently. We're basically out of clay. We've used up everything. But yeah, so...
Maybe you should show the staircase.
Staircase? Oh, yeah,
Other
good
people have
point.
that problem.
Yeah, these staircases, that's a very good point. Thank you very much. The number of times, if you're coming down these at speed, right, who walks down their staircase carefully? Not me, right? You run down... and you end up getting, oh, of course, it's not going to happen now. Oh, there we go. You end up getting stuck here, and you cannot get over. We had so many issues with this, and the staircases look awesome. We wanted to use them, right? Spiral staircases in vanilla. Yeah, but you keep getting stuck here. You can't get over. So we tried all kinds of stuff. We tried putting pots in here, lampposts, all the rest of it. Doesn't work. We found the easiest solution. Just put a little door in the wall there, and you can get out. So when you see these external doors, that's what they're for. Thank you for reminding me. And I haven't shown you the inside of the storage building here. This is just where we're doing our storage. So we got our blueprints and everything in here. In fact, this is a duplicate. I think cluster grenade, that's a duplicate as well. Wind turbine, that's a duplicate, even though it's not in there. We got the other one. So our duplicate blueprints go into this bit right here. Loads of spares. Decorative coloring, okay. So if anyone on the server needs, you know, any of this stuff, you're more than welcome. Just shout and we'll make you a delivery or something. And then we've got just a whole bunch of chests, basically. So we can come in here, drop off our stuff. We know where everything is. It's central. It's next to the blacksmith on the one side and the house on the other side. And I kind of started painting this as well. I wanted to do it like a white wall. I'm still in two minds about whether to do this, which is why we haven't done the rest of it, just kind of letting it sit and stew and trying to decide about it. But I think I do like it. It looks a little bit cleaner. In fact, that's something I'd be interested to get you guys' feedback about, rather than just me and ChairTableWindow arguing about it. Let's see what you guys think, right? So if you guys, would you prefer this sort of au naturel look, or this kind of whitewashed, pebble dashed, or whatever you'd call it kind of look? Or maybe we should do a different color altogether. My original plan was to do white on the outsides, then the insides, make them all like different colors, like brighter colors. But yeah, I want to see what you guys think. We've got this trapdoor here. Whoa, that's bright. Massive trapdoor. So when you're on like an Argentavis or something, you can just fly along and fly straight into the storage room, drop off all your stuff, and then fly back out again. Oh, a little bit hard to close, but whatever. We've done it. Now, where we built, we had this sort of like little mini ravine here, connecting these two kind of raised areas. We decided to bridge across it, and that's what we've done. And we mostly needed the bridge for access. We could get dinosaurs back and forth, and it kind of expanded into 3 buildings there, as you do, of course. But we were finding that stuff was falling down into the bottom here. So we have a ladder to get up and down, but when those giant mozzarella topses fall in, they can't climb ladders, unfortunately, so we had to come up with something a little bit different. We built this greenhouse here, which is still empty. But they've got like this ramp so we can get back up, and they can just climb straight over this fence. So that works okay, and it doesn't look terrible, I don't think. It's almost like a little shed area connected to the greenhouse. I think it works. Yeah, in here we're going to have all of our crop plots. We haven't built them yet. That's one of the next things we're going to do. And you can't see, but underneath all these foundations, probably more than we need, we've got water taps. So all of the crop plots should be constantly hydrated. And out here is our very elegant and high-tech charcoal factory. Wood is actually fairly hard to get in this map, but once we get it, we just shove these in and light the fires. You need that for making like ammunition and everything. But yeah, you can sort of see where the water comes up from that lake, and then that one set of pipes connects to all these buildings and to the farm. So that's off of one inlet, which I'm pretty happy with. That took a lot of time to get that lined up. Like I said, trying to get more than one building to line up square, difficult. Same with the power. All of the power for all these buildings comes from that one generator on that one roof. Trying to get everything square so these cables could like run back and forth, that was difficult. But yeah, we just got these like junction boxes all over the places. They're powering the equipment, and they're ready for expansion. So when we do put some fridges in, that should help quite a lot. What else have we got? Let us see. Yeah, this really is going to be like a grand tour episode. We've spent so much time working on this place. I kind of wanted to show you. Oh, I know what we did. We've actually got... We don't need the lights on at the moment because it's the middle of the day. Not that it makes any difference. We've got these pads here. So you can just... The pads are in every building. You can turn everything on and off with those light switches, essentially. They're all in the same circuit. And ChairTableWindow has just finished building the Great Wall for us. On both sides, she's kind of cased in the whole base, and this is to keep our dinosaurs safe, essentially. It's not to keep anyone out, because all they need to do is fly in. We're totally fine with that. We like to have visitors. But there are a bazillion raptors and carnivores running around at this ravine, and we've been very nervous about them eating all of our dinosaurs. So we've got this nice wall set up here with these gigantic gates, because the last version we tried, the mozzarellas couldn't get through them. Oops. they kind of got stuck in the door because they're fat, but we love them anyway. Yeah, and it just goes around and connects up to the cliff face here, and then we've got the same thing on the other side. All the way over here. This is a good place to end up because it's near the flying mounts, and I can show you from the air as well. Yeah, so we are secure now. We've finally got this place pretty much how we wanted it to be. Oh, raptor butt in my face. That's not what you want. That's bad news. We're about ready to finish teching up now and actually go do some taming. We want to get some higher level Argentavises, because these were around level 70 or so when we tamed them. We've just been kind of leveling them up as we kill stuff and get materials. I'm going to grab mine. And I'll show you how this looks from the ravine here. Yes, it's all secure. Yeah, reasonably happy. I do kind of think we need to paint those some different colors, but I think it's turning out okay. I mean, what do you guys think? Any suggestions or suggestions for extra buildings? I kind of want to build something for making charcoal, but I don't know if that's a waste, building a building just to fill with fire pits. Is that silly? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're in a decent spot. We got all this fresh water here. There's like random metal rocks all up and down this valley. We've got a few trees. We can get our lumber and our thatch. There's cactus just around the corner up here. You can sort of see the shapes of the cactus trees there. That's where we've been getting our cactus. There's rocks everywhere for us getting our sand, and we've just been grinding away and building. But we're at a difficult spot now because everything we make needs a bazillion, what's it called, cementing paste. And we've kind of got a solution for that now, because you can make it just by grinding up chitin with, like, stone. Again, back to those mortars and pestles. You can't have too many of those, apparently. And we made that grill, and we've making the greenhouse thing that required a ton of cementing paste, and we've made... Like I say, we've made this industrial grill here, but we want to make the rest of the industrial machines. And let me show you what the problem with those is. If we run in here, Is it this one? No, I think it's actually in the fabricator. Structures, electric, yeah, air conditioners, for example, require polymer. Refrigerator, I want a whole bunch of these. They require polymer. There is no easy way of getting polymer in this map. So like in the island, you can basically just go and murder those poor cute innocent penguins, and they drop organic polymer. In this map you can kill, there are these giant like praying mantis things, and they drop organic polymer, but they are bad news, and they live actually down that way. They live in an area infested with giant rock monsters and like T-Rexes, and the mantises themselves are pretty hardcore. They actually do a lot of damage. They have like some charge attacks. So we kind of decided that for our next project, we're actually going to build a base back on the island. We've got ourselves established here. We've proven that we can survive these harsh conditions. We've done it. And so now we're going to create a presence on the island as well. And we're going to go and get cementing paste while we're there. And we're also going to start farming organic polymer, you know, from the penguins. There's no getting around it. It's going to be a bloodbath, but we're going to get all the polymer we need. And I kind of want to make a little Arctic base over there. And to do that, we need cold weather gear. So I wanted to check in with you guys. I wanted to show you what we're up to before we start the next leg of our project, which is expansion. We're going to move into this other world. ChairTableWindow is going to craft a whole bunch of fur armor for us, and we're going to move over there and hopefully get ourselves some more dinosaurs while we're there. And I'm going to build us like a nice, you know, log wood cottage, you know, with some nice fireplaces in it to keep us warm, and use as a base of operations so we can collect all the organic polymer we need. Yeah, so that is it, I think. Can you think of anything else, ChairTableWindow?
No.
Covered everything. We have got other stuff on this map as well. Like we've got some oil pumps set up, but we're planning on building an actual base over where they are. So I think we'll show you that once we've actually got something to show you. Right now it's literally 2 oil jacks just pumping away. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.